All right, from Minneapolis, we shift now to Atlanta, where many businesses are picking up the pieces today after being hit over the weekend with looting. That includes a place called Attom in Buckhead. It's a store that happens to be a black-owned business, and we're joined on the phone now by store manager Kris Shelby. Kris, tell us what happened at your store over the weekend.
Hey, how you doing? First of all, I want to say thank you guys for bringing us on. I'm here with one of my best friends, Zola Dias, the owner of Attom Shop.
Hi, guys.
So we're both here.
Hello.
So the night it happened, like I said, we were already in a furious state of mind of what's already going on as black men in the streets. So, we're already mad. The blood is flowing. We're pissed. We're angry. And we're seeing everything that's going on outside with the protesting. So you can already imagine how we feel about that. But then later on that night, I'm sitting up at home, and I look out my window and I see people scattering around where we have our business at, and I'm hearing glass breaking. So in the back of my head, I'm like, this is maybe they're breaking up a few stores around there, but maybe no one is going to touch our store because people know, I thought that people know that, we're a black-owned business and, we've supported our neighborhood and, Atlanta for years now. About 1:30, 2 o'clock, I wound up getting the video, and it was like, hey, Kris, you need to call Zola because they're in y'all store. And when I got the video and I seen 30, 40 people running in and out of our store, I was like, I cannot believe this. And it's just, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking, to be honest with you.
Of course.
It was heartbreaking. It was to see what we've built here. Attom Shop, our other store in Switzerland has been there since 2007, but our Atlanta store has been here since June 1st, 2016. And to see all that we've built here just pretty much just being taken from us, and there's nothing we can really do about it,
What are you going to do? I mean, you were probably either just reopening or about to reopen after being shut down because of the virus, right?
Exactly. So we've been closed during 3 months, and now the problem for us now, the entrance doesn't cover the COVID-19. So we made a GoFundMe page because this is the only way we have to reopen the store. This is the only way because the damage was so huge. So for us, it's going to be very hard to back like before 3 months ago.
Yeah, because today, June 1st, was the day that we were getting ready to reopen. We closed the store March 13th, and already 3 months of no income and things to that nature. Today was supposed to be the first day to open, and it's just like everything that we was pushing and we were looking forward towards was taken from us. So I'm not even sure what we're going to do.
What do you say about the protest movement? I'm sorry to interrupt. Zola Dias, who owns Attom in Atlanta, is with us along with Kris Shelby, who's the store manager there. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but what do you say, because you started to talk about this at the beginning of our interview, to the protesters that are in the streets? Because as both of you said, or Kris, at least as you said yourself, you identify with the reason for the movement, it seemed, the killing of George Floyd, the reaction to that. But as it has morphed into what it has over the last few days, what do you say to people who are out there protesting?
I'm here for the ones that's protesting. Go out there, protest, peaceful protest, and protest for the right reasoning. We're supposed to be protesting for not just George Floyd, but for all the African American men that lives has been lost due to, crimes like this. And, we do have a voice that needs to be heard, but going out and people looting and stealing and tearing down businesses, all kinds of businesses, that's just not the way. That's not going to solve anything. All that's going to do is just make things even worse and worse in these situations. And now, as a black-owned business, we got caught up in the rapture of all this now. So as African-American men, it's kind of like, well, what's going on? But to be honest with you, I think what's happening is a lot of there's no guidance. I think there's a lot of people not knowing the real reasoning behind what you need to be out here fighting for. Because if people were out here really knowing what they were fighting for, none of this looting would be going on.
Correct.
I'm sure you're right about that, and of course it's different at night, right, than it is during the day. The curfews maybe helped out. I think that's a good idea, and maybe that helps out from here on out. And the worst of this is behind us.
To be honest with you, I don't know what the curfew's done. I mean, I don't know if it's making people making people mad. It's making people furious. Okay. It's, we were just getting back in the loop of going outside. Now we're being forced back inside. I mean, people were ready to be out, so now we're being forced back in. It's just like it's a never-ending story. So yes, people are furious. People are mad, and to be honest with you, I don't know what's getting ready to happen in the next couple of weeks or a couple of months. But I do say that maybe having this curfew, hopefully it will settle down a lot of the riots and things like that. We've been seeing a lot of the National Guards around the shops of Buckhead and around Atlanta and around the world. So hopefully that brings in peace and starts to calm down things a little bit. And like I said, I just hope that people know what's the reasoning behind everyone going out there and protest. We need to protest the right way.
Right. Well, I hope that message gets out. Certainly, we thank you both, Kris and Zola, for joining us today. And Attom is very well known in that area, the shops at Buckhead. I believe it's the only black-owned business in that particular mall where they operate. And we're just ready to reopen, as they said, because of the virus and now hit with all of this. Thanks to both of you. Melissa.